everyone, and welcome to the Hanukkah episode of Jewish Trivia for Kids. My name is Aviv.
And I'm Ross. I'm his dad. I'm a cantor. Since it is almost Chanukah,
We have filled our house with the sights, sounds, and smells of latkes frying.
Aviv, do you have a favorite Chanukah song? Being a cantor's kid, you might have heard them all.
Indeed, I have heard them all, but I've got to say for that, how do you spell Hanukkah? It's just...
By the Levies?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, everyone, this is our third episode of the podcast here. We're trying to gain some traction. If you can, please go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and leave us a review. 5 stars, I hear, is the best way to leave the review. And leave some positive comments. Say hi and share your favorite Hanukkah song. Thank you so much in advance. So, how about some jokes?
Yeah. I'll start. With which hand is it best to light the Hanukkah lights?
I don't know.
Neither. It's best to light them with a candle.
What's the difference between Chanukah and a dragon?
I don't know.
One lasts for 8 nights, and the other sometimes 8 nights.
I'll give you to that. Yeah, that one's pretty good. What do you call a speck of batter that falls into the latke pan? An unidentified frying object.
Hey. And finally, who is the best Chanukah musician?
Tell me.
Dr. Dreidel. Yeah. Okay. Here is how Jewish Trivia for Kids works.
There are 6 rounds, each with a different theme, but still relating to Hanukkah.
Each round has 6 questions, and when the rounds have ended, you can take the final exam with the hardest question at the very end.
Now let's get into the actual trivia part of Jewish Trivia for Kids.
All right. Round 1. What is the name of the tyrant who captured Jerusalem and desecrated the temple? Question 2. Who was the hero of the story? How many siblings did Judah have? Bonus points if you can name them all and their famous dad. Question 4. While the miracles of Chanukah happen in Jerusalem, in which city did the Maccabees live? Hint, it's still a modern Israeli city today. Question 5. The miracle of the oil is the second Chanukah miracle. What is the first Chanukah miracle? Question 6. Chanukah is celebrated for 8 days because of which other Jewish holiday? Round 1. What is the name of the tyrant who captured Jerusalem and desecrated the temple?
I don't know, Goliath?
It was Antiochus. His full name was Antiochus Epiphanes. Question 2. Who was the hero of the story?
Well, I feel like there's 5 of them, but I'll just say Judah Maccabee.
Judah Maccabee. That's right. How many siblings did Judah have? Bonus points if you can name them all and their famous dad.
4 and there Elijah. Is that?
Close. Judah had 4 brothers: Simon, John, Jonathan, and Eliezer, and they had a sister named Hannah. Also, their dad was Mattathias, or Matityahu. That's where Matityahu got his name. Question 4. While the miracles of Chanukah happen in Jerusalem, in which city did the Maccabees live? Hint, it's still a modern Israeli city today.
Well, it says modern, but Jerusalem.
Not Jerusalem. The temple was in Jerusalem. They lived in Modi'in, which is a suburb of both Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. It's actually right in the middle between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. And when we went to Israel in 2022, we did not have a chance to visit Modi'in, but it is beautiful. Question 5. The miracle of the oil is the second Chanukkah miracle. What is the first Chanukkah miracle?
It's the miracle of the war, how just the Maccabees won the war against all of them.
Yeah, that's right. The small army of Judah Maccabee and his followers defeated the Seleucid army, which was pretty big army. Question 6. Chanukah is celebrated for 8 days because of which other Jewish holiday?
You know what, I'm just going to take a wild guess and say Sukkot.
That's right. Sukkot and Simchat Torah are 8 days, and while the land was under the rule of Antiochus, the Jewish community was forbidden to celebrate Sukkot. So what they did was the Chanukah celebration of rededicating the temple lasted for 8 days because of a Sukkot Shebekislev, a Sukkot that takes place in Kislev. All right. Round 2. Here we go. The candles. What do you call the helper candle on a Chanukah menorah or Chanukiah? Question 2. How many candles fit on a Chanukah menorah or Chanukiah? Question 3. How many candles fit on a regular menorah? Question 4. How many candles would you need for all 8 nights of Chanukah? Question 5. In which direction do you place candles in your Chanukiah? Question 6. In which direction do we light the Chanukah candles? Round 2. Here we go. The candles. What do you call the helper candle on a Chanukah menorah or Chanukiah?
A shamash.
Yes. And do you remember what it means?
It means just helper.
Yeah, it means to serve. Lishtamesh is to use, or lishamesh is to serve something. Question 2. How many candles fit on a Chanukah menorah or Chanukiah?
9.
That's right. 9 with...
The shamash.
That's right. Question 3. How many candles fit on a regular menorah?
Only 7.
That's right. 7 even candles. This is the ancient symbol of the Jewish people dating back thousands of years. The Star of David, or Jewish Star, has been a symbol for Jews only for about 300 years, surprisingly. Question 4. How many candles would you need for all 8 nights of Chanukah?
Let me just do some quick math. And 44.
That's right, 44. Most boxes of candles have 44, but some have 45 in case you break one. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Question 5. In which direction do you place candles in your Chanukiah?
From right to left. Starting with the oldest candle.
Yeah, starting with the oldest night. That's right. Question 6. In which direction do we light the Chanukah candles?
From left to right, starting with the newest one.
That's right, starting with the newest night. In the Talmud, we learned the story of 2 first-century sages, Rabbi Hillel and Rabbi Shammai. They disagreed on how we should light the Chanukah lights. Beit Shammai, the house of Shammai, said we should kindle 8 lights in the first night and decrease them as each night went on. Beit Hillel, the house of Hillel, said we should kindle 1 light on the first night and increase them each night. In the tradition of Shammai, we place the candles in one way. In the tradition of Hillel, we place the candles in the other way. Round 3. Chanukah in pop culture. Question 1. What was the first cartoon to have a full episode dedicated to Chanukah? Question 2. This is an audio question. Which celebrity is singing O Chanukah on the album Chanukah Plus?
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora.
Question 3. What Disney Junior show stars the first Disney Jewish princess and had a Hanukkah episode? Question 4. The 2002 film 8 Crazy Nights stars which famous Jewish actor? Question 5. What classic song was written by Tom Lehrer? Is it A, Light the Menorah with My Girl Flora, B, How Do You Spell Chanukah, C, Chanukah in Santa Monica, or D, Lots of Latkes? Question 6. In 2010, what Jewish a cappella group went viral with the Chanukah parody of Tayo Cruz's Dynamite? Round 3. Chanukah in pop culture. Question 1. What was the first cartoon to have a full episode dedicated to Chanukah?
The Rugrats?
That's right, the Rugrats. Their 1996 Chanukah episode came after their success of the 1995 Pesach episode. In the decades since, many cartoons have created their own Chanukah adventures. Question 2. This is an audio question. Which celebrity is singing O Chanukah on the album Chanukah Plus?
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora.
Jack Black.
That's right.
Oh.
It's Jack Black. Question 3. What Disney Junior show stars the first Disney Jewish princess and had a Chanukah episode?
I don't know.
It's okay. Yeah, you're a little old for it, I think. Elena of Avalor. Am I saying that right? Elena of Avalor. I don't know. I haven't seen the show, but I looked it up. Question 4. The 2002 film 8 Crazy Nights stars which famous Jewish actor?
I think it's that. No, wait, it's Adam Sandler.
That's right, Adam Sandler. Question 5. What classic song was written by Tom Lehrer? Is it A, Light the Menorah with My Girl Flora, B, How Do You Spell Chanukah, C, Chanukah in Santa Monica, or D, Lots of Latkes?
C, Hanukkah in Santa Monica.
That's right. I'm spending Chanukah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard me do it. All right. Question 6. In 2010, what Jewish a cappella group went viral with the Chanukah parody of Tayo Cruz's Dynamite?
The Maccabees.
The Maccabees. Do you remember how it went?
No, I just remember that it's them.
I spin my latkes in the air sometimes, saying ayo. Spin the dreidel. It's okay. All right. Round 4. Holiday customs in Hebrew. What does the Hebrew word Chanukah mean? Question 2. In which Hebrew month do we celebrate Chanukah? Question 3. What is the difference between a regular dreidel and an Israeli dreidel? Question 4. What do you call a dreidel in Hebrew? Dreidel is in Yiddish, but what do you call it in Hebrew? Question 5. Where do we place the Chanukah lights after they are lit? Question 6. Chanukah and Christmas both have roots in what pagan ritual? Round 4. Holiday customs in Hebrew. What does the Hebrew word Chanukah mean?
Dedication.
That's right. It is not the Festival of Lights, as what many people may think, but the name comes from the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem after it was cleaned up from the Seleucid invasion. Question 2. In which Hebrew month do we celebrate Chanukah?
Kislev.
That's right. It's Kislev. Good memory. Question 3. What is the difference between a regular dreidel and an Israeli dreidel?
An Israeli dreidel replaces shin with pei.
That's right. Nun Gimel Hey Pei, which stands for Nes Gadol Haya Po, a great miracle happened here. Right. Question 4. What do you call a dreidel in Hebrew? Dreidel is in Yiddish, but what do you call it in Hebrew?
Sivivon.
Sivivon. Sof, sof, sof. Chanukah hu chag tov. Chanukah hu chag tov.
Sivivon. Sof, sof, sof.
Nice job. Question 5. Where do we place the Chanukah lights after they are lit?
I don't know.
In the window for all to see. Question 6. Chanukah and Christmas both have roots in what pagan ritual?
Lighting candles.
Yeah, lighting candles at a certain time of year. It happens to be your birthday, Aviv.
Yeah.
What is your birthday?
December 21st.
Which is also the...
Winter solstice.
Yeah, the winter solstice or the hibernal solstice, the shortest day of the year. So friends, be sure to reach out to us and wish Aviv a happy birthday and his sister Bina on December 21st. So Chanukah and Christmas both have roots from this ritual the pagans had that just said, it's getting darker. It's getting darker every day. Let's make more light. Let's make more fire. And eventually it started getting lighter and lighter and lighter again, and they figured out that it was because of the rotation of the Earth and the solstice. Round 5. Songs. My favorite part. Question 1. In what language is Ocho Candelicas, the famous song by Flori Jagoda? Question 2. True or false? Woody Guthrie, composer of This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land, wrote an entire album of Chanukah songs. Question 3. What is the oldest Chanukah song we know of today? They might say it comes from Mount Sinai. Question 4. How many versions of the Chanukah song has Adam Sandler released? Question 5. Audio question. What language is this? Oy Chanukah, ayon tifashener, a lustiger, a freilicher, nito no chazener, alle Nachten dreidel spielen mir, zu de Käselat gesessen mir. Question 6. What Chanukah song has a spelling bee in the second verse? Round 5. Songs. My favorite part. Question 1. In what language is Ocho Candelicas, the famous song by Flori Jagoda?
Ladino.
Ladino! Ladino is Judeo-Spanish. It has mostly Spanish with some Portuguese and some Hebrew and lots of other languages like Catalan and others that were influential in the area, which is still spoken in parts of Europe and in the Jewish community of Turkey today. Question 2. True or false? Woody Guthrie, composer of This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land, wrote an entire album of Chanukah songs.
False.
It's true.
Oh.
In 1949, Woody Guthrie wrote but did not release the Chanukah album. He didn't even record it. But his wife was Jewish, and Happy Joyous Chanukah was discovered and recorded finally released by the Klezmatics in 2006. Question 3. What is the oldest Chanukah song we know of today? They might say it comes from Mount Sinai.
Ma'ot Tzur.
That's right. The melody from Ma'oz Tzur, the Mi-Sinai or traditional melody from Ma'oz Tzur dates back to 1450 in the Rhine Valley, which is in Germany, which was the regional origin of Ashkenazi Judaism. Do you know any other songs that are almost 600 years old?
I don't think so.
It's pretty crazy, right? And it was so old, they said we got it at Mount Sinai with Torah and with all of those things. Question 4. How many versions of the Chanukah song has Adam Sandler released?
4.
That's right. 4. The original in 1994, Part 2 in 1999, Part 3 in 2002, and Part 4 in 2015. Do you think it's time he does another one?
Maybe.
Maybe about Bluey? Do you think Bluey's Jewish?
No.
Probably not. I don't know. Question 5. Audio question. What language is this?
Oy Chanukah, a yon tifashener, a lustiger, a freilicher, nito no chazener, alle Nachten dreidel spielen mir, zu de Käselat gesessen mir.
Yiddish.
Yiddish. That's right. Question 6. What Chanukah song has a spelling bee in the second verse?
How do you spell Hanukkah?
How do you spell Chanukah by the Levies? And we are huge Guster fans in this family, so we love all the Chanukah songs by the Levies on their album, Chanukah Rocks. All right. Round 6. Food. Question 1. Why do we eat many deep-fried foods on Chanukah? Question 2. What is a sufganiyah? Question 3. True or false? In 2016, Israeli Burger King sold a combo burger donut called the Sufgani King. Question 4. What is the name for latkes in Hebrew? Question 5. Many top their latkes with applesauce and or sour cream. What is a popular latke topping in South Africa? Question 6. When was chocolate gelt first made in America? A. 1776, B. 1865, C. 1920, or D. 1960? Round 6. Food. Question 1. Why do we eat many deep-fried foods on Chanukah?
Because of the miracle of the oil.
The miracle of the oil, and therefore we should eat lots of food cooked in oil. Question 2. What is a sufganiyah?
It's a type of donut.
It's a donut. The word is related to Hebrew word for sponge, sfog, because of the dough, which acts like a sponge for the cooking oil. They are often filled with jam, but they can be filled with whipped cream, ribat chalav, which is dulce de leche, and other fun things, maybe Nutella. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Question 3. True or false? In 2016, Israeli Burger King sold a combo burger donut called the Sufgani King.
True.
It's true. I did not try it, but I think I would. Do you think you would?
No.
Well, you don't like burgers. What if it was a chicken patty?
Still no.
Okay. Question 4. What is the name for latkes in Hebrew?
Livivot.
Livivot. It's a word for pancakes. But in Israel, they usually mean latkes. If you want pancakes in Israel, often the menu will just say pancake. Question 5. Many top their latkes with applesauce and or sour cream. What is a popular latke topping in South Africa?
Cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar. Our dear friend Miss Ruth taught us that one. We hold thumbs for each time we get to have cinnamon sugar on our latkes. Question 6. When was chocolate gelt first made in America? A, 1776, B, 1865, C, 1920, or D, 1960?
C, 1920.
That's right. So Chanukah gelt in America is just about 100 years old. Just a little over.
Huh. And now, the final exam.
All right. These are questions you've heard before. We're going to hear them one more time. And one question from each round. Are you ready, Aviv?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1. How many siblings did Judah have? Bonus points if you can name them all and their famous dad.
5.
Eliezer,
John, Jonathan, and
Simon, and their sister, Chana. It's okay. Chana, and their dad was Mattathias. Yeah, Matisyahu or Matityahu. Question 2. How many candles would you need for all 8 nights of Chanukah?
44.
Question 3. What classic song was written by Tom Lehrer?
Hanukkah and Santa Monica.
That's right. Question 4. In which Hebrew month do we celebrate Chanukah?
Kislev.
Good job. Question 5. In what language is Ocho Candelitas, the famous song by Flori Jagoda?
Yiddish.
Is it Yiddish?
Ladino.
That's right. Question 6. What is the name for latkes in Hebrew?
Livivot.
That's right. Well, friends, that's our Chanukah show. Aviv, what is your favorite part of Chanukah?
Probably lighting the candles. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I always love lighting the candles and singing together. Well, Chag Sameach, happy Chanukah, and thank you for listening.
Happy Hanukkah.
Please remember to leave this podcast a positive review, 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Aviv.
And I'm Ross, his dad.
Bye.
Goodbye.